Welcome to Planet Animal Academy. Today, we're exploring the amazing world of fish, the oldest and most diverse group of vertebrates on Earth. From tiny guppies to giant sharks, fish come in all shapes and sizes and are found in nearly every body of water on the planet. So, what makes a fish a fish? Let's dive in and find out. Fish are cold-blooded vertebrates that live in water and breathe through gills. They have scales covering their bodies and use fins to move, steer, and balance in the water. Unlike mammals, which need to come to the surface to breathe, most fish can extract oxygen directly from water using their gills. These gills work like natural filters, pulling oxygen out of the water and sending it into the bloodstream, allowing fish to stay underwater indefinitely. Fish come in a staggering variety. There are over 34,000 known species. They range from the tiny goby, which is less than an inch long, to the massive whale shark, which can grow over 60 feet long. Key features of fish. 1. Life underwater. The ultimate swimmers. Fish are specially adapted for life in water, making them some of the most efficient swimmers in the animal kingdom. Their streamlined bodies help reduce water resistance, allowing them to move effortlessly through their environment. Unlike land animals that rely on limbs to walk or run, fish depend on their fins for movement and balance. The pectoral and pelvic fins act as steering mechanisms, enabling them to change direction and navigate obstacles. The dorsal and anal fins provide stability, preventing them from rolling sideways. The caudal fin, or tail fin, is the powerhouse of their movement, propelling them forward with rapid, rhythmic strokes. Different species have evolved unique swimming techniques suited to their lifestyles. Fast swimmers like tuna and sharks have rigid, torpedo-shaped bodies and powerful tails that help them reach impressive speeds. On the other hand, slow-moving species like the anglerfish use minimal energy, patiently waiting for prey in the dark depths of the ocean. Some fish, such as eels, use an undulating motion to slither through the water, while others, like seahorses, rely on small, fluttering fins to navigate their surroundings. 2. Gills. The secret to breathing underwater. Unlike land-dwelling animals that breathe air, fish extract oxygen directly from water using specialized organs called gills. As water enters through the mouth and flows over the gill filaments, tiny blood vessels absorb oxygen while simultaneously expelling carbon dioxide. This process allows fish to stay submerged for their entire lives without needing to surface for air. Some species, however, have developed adaptations that allow them to survive in low-oxygen environments. The betta fish, for example, possesses a unique labyrinth organ that enables it to breathe atmospheric oxygen, allowing it to survive in stagnant or oxygen-poor waters. Certain fish, like lungfish, have evolved even further. They can breathe air and survive for months without water by burrowing into mud and entering a state of dormancy until conditions improve. 3. Scales and mucus. Built-in protection. A fish's body is covered in scales, which serve as both armor and camouflage, protecting them from predators and environmental hazards. These scales come in different types, including cycloid, ctenoid, placoid, and ganoid, each offering varying degrees of flexibility and toughness. The arrangement and texture of these scales can also enhance a fish's ability to move smoothly through water, reducing drag and increasing swimming efficiency. Beyond their protective scales, fish secrete a layer of mucus that serves multiple functions. This slimy coating reduces friction, helping them glide effortlessly through water while also acting as a defense against bacteria, fungi, and parasites. Some species, like the parrotfish, take this adaptation a step further by producing a mucus cocoon around their bodies while they sleep, masking their scent from predators. Interestingly, not all fish have scales. Catfish and some species of eels lack scales altogether, relying instead on thick, leathery skin or bony plates for protection. This evolutionary adaptation allows them to thrive in rough or muddy environments where traditional scales might not provide adequate defense. 4. Cold-blooded survivors. Fish, like amphibians and reptiles, are cold-blooded animals, meaning their body temperature is regulated by their surroundings. Unlike mammals and birds, which generate their own heat internally, fish must rely on external conditions to maintain their metabolism and activity levels. Tropical fish, such as those found in coral reefs, thrive in warm waters, where their metabolism remains high, keeping them active throughout the year. In contrast, deep sea and polar fish have evolved remarkable survival strategies to endure freezing temperatures. Some, like the Antarctic icefish, produce natural antifreeze proteins in their blood, preventing ice crystals from forming in their bodies. This adaptation allows them to survive in waters as cold as 2 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Fahrenheit, where most other fish would freeze solid. Some freshwater fish, for example, burrow into the mud or seek deeper waters during the winter months, slowing their metabolism to conserve energy. These incredible adaptations showcase the resilience and diversity of fish, allowing them to inhabit nearly every aquatic environment on Earth, from the warmest tropical seas to the coldest Arctic waters. Different types of fish. Bony fish, the largest group. Bony fish, or osteichthyes, make up the largest group of fish, with over 30,000 known species found in oceans, rivers, and lakes worldwide. These fish have skeletons made of bone, which provides strong internal support while remaining lightweight enough for easy movement in water. Some of the most well-known species, including goldfish, salmon, tuna, and clownfish, belong to this group. One of the key adaptations that sets bony fish apart is their swim bladder, a gas-filled organ that allows them to control their buoyancy. By adjusting the amount of gas inside the bladder, they can rise or sink effortlessly without constantly swimming. This gives them an energy-efficient way to navigate different depths of water, whether they're cruising near the surface or exploring deeper regions of the ocean. Bony fish also have gill covers, opercula, that protect their delicate gills while allowing them to breathe efficiently without needing to stay in constant motion. Their diverse shapes, colors, and behaviors make them one of the most fascinating and varied groups of animals on the planet, ranging from tiny seahorses to massive ocean-dwelling sunfish. Cartilaginous fish, the ocean's predators. Unlike bony fish, cartilaginous fish, chondrichthyes, have skeletons made entirely of cartilage, a flexible and lightweight material that makes them more agile in the water. This group includes some of the ocean's most iconic predators, such as sharks, rays, and skates. Their sleek, hydrodynamic bodies allow them to swim with incredible speed and precision, making them highly effective hunters. One key difference between cartilaginous fish and bony fish is that they lack a swim bladder. Instead of relying on buoyancy control, they must keep moving constantly to prevent sinking. Many sharks use their large, oil-filled livers to help maintain buoyancy, while their asymmetrical, heterocircle, tail fins provide lift, allowing them to stay afloat. Cartilaginous fish also possess some of the most advanced sensory adaptations in the animal kingdom. They have electroreception, an ability to detect the electric fields generated by living organisms. Special organs called ampullae of Lorenzini help sharks locate hidden prey, even in complete darkness or murky waters. Their keen sense of smell can detect a single drop of blood in the water from miles away, making them highly effective hunters. Rays and skates, which belong to the same group, have flattened bodies and wing-like pectoral fins that allow them to glide gracefully across the ocean floor. Some species, like electric rays, even generate their own electric shocks to stun prey or defend themselves from predators. Jawless fish, the ancient survivors. Jawless fish, or agnatha, are the most primitive fish alive today, dating back over 500 million years. This ancient group includes species such as lampreys and hagfish, which have barely changed since prehistoric times. Lampreys are often parasitic, attaching themselves to other fish and feeding on their blood and bodily fluids using their round, tooth-filled mouths. Amazing fish facts. The clownfish lives among the stinging tentacles of sea anemones without getting hurt. Pufferfish can inflate their bodies into spiky balls to scare away predators. Some sharks, like the Greenland shark, can live for over 400 years, making them the longest living vertebrates. Thanks for watching Planet Animal Academy. Stay tuned for more exciting and educational content about the amazing world of animals.